this is what I know. If you are feeling like you're not ready to start doing something, or you're not qualified, or you don't have what it takes, or you're doubting yourself in any capacity, this is what I know. God qualifies the unqualified. So if you're feeling unqualified, don't even worry about it. God got you, boo. He got you, okay? This is what I know. Yeah, we spend so much time worrying. We are not supposed to worry. We spend so much time worrying about, if I'm ready, I got to get this together. I got to do this. I got to do that. And we just spend so much time. We spend so much time worried about the wrong things. You know, when really what we should be focused on is starting. It's going. It's taking a step. It's moving. Even if you don't know if your move is in the right direction, you should be more worried about utilizing your gift, getting outside that box that has you stuck in life, and just starting. You know, you don't have to be perfect. You don't even have to be qualified. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something, okay? So listen up. Have you ever thought about this? God has used the most unlikely people to carry out his purpose, to serve his people. People that you just would be like, how they make it? How they get there? God is a master at using people that don't look like or sound like or seem like. He would choose them. Okay? He's a master at it. And you know why God does that? Because he wants us to trust him just as we are. He wants us to not be worried about what people think, you know, what people might say. Sorry. How you looking, you know. First of all, let me tell y'all something. I already shot this video once. I'm doing it again because I forgot to turn my camera on, and the camera and my video was dark. I thought, oh God, now I got to shoot it all over. I don't use a script, so everything is off the dome. Everything I tell y'all is off the top of my head. It's the downloads that God give me. So instead of me getting and trying to prepare, okay, and get ready, I just had to turn the camera back on. I turned my light on and I turned the camera back on, and I just started. So this delivery will be better than the first video, is all I'm gonna say, because it happened for a reason. Everything God allows. I need for y'all to hear me. Please hear me. Listen. Listen to me. Listen to me, Linda. Do y'all remember that? Everything God allows to happen in your life is always going to work out for your good. So I already recorded this video. It was dark, and so I was like, I can't, the camera was turned the wrong way. And I was just like, I can't put this video out like this because it was dark. Number one, it was dark. It being turned the wrong way, I could kind of work with that. You know what I'm saying? But listen to this message is what I want y'all to do. Is hear me on this message, okay? I kind of got bags today, so I don't use this concealer very much, but today is one of those days where I'm going to have to do it. Let's see how it works. I am not the makeup person like that. Like, I don't know how to do makeup good like a lot of the young people. I do what I can, and that'll be it. Okay, so listen. God uses the most unlikely people you wouldn't even expect him to use. You know, for example, in the Bible, he used Moses. Moses had a stuttering problem. Moses was assigned. He was given an assignment by God. God told him, hey, I need for you to go to Pharaoh. Tell Pharaoh to let my people go. And Moses was like, but I don't know how to speak. I don't know how to speak. And God was like, don't even worry about it. Mo, I got you. I got you. Don't even worry about it. I literally have a cousin in real life his name is Moses, and we call him Mo. And that's how I said Mo, okay? Because I really got a cousin named Moses. Okay, so listen. So God was like, don't even worry about it, Mo, I got you. I want you to go out there and tell Pharaoh to let my people go. And when Moses got there, he was like, all right, I'm scared, but I'm going to do it scared. I'm just going to go. I'm scared. And then when he got there, all of a sudden, he had this power. You know why? Because God had already equipped him. God had already equipped him. He had this power, and he was just like, God said, let my people go. It wasn't no stuttering. It wasn't no fear. All of a sudden, when he stepped out on faith and he stepped into his gift, all his flaws, all his shortcomings fell off. And that's what I want you to do. That's what I want you to understand. Another example, my favorite motivational speaker is Eric Thomas, E.T. the hip hop preacher. If you haven't heard of him, I just don't know where you've been, okay? That's no diss. I'm just saying, for real, okay? This dude was homeless. This dude was like in the streets. He was homeless and he up there, y'all. He up there. He at the top. God took somebody that was homeless and moved him. You know why? Because he stepped into his gift. He stepped into his gift. And it didn't matter what his flaws were. It didn't matter what his past was. It didn't matter what he was lacking. Because everything he needed to operate in his gift, God gave that to him. So when he started operating in his gift, boom, all the flaws, all the mistakes, all the stuff from the past, it just started falling off of him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? You have a gift. If you are in this box that has you stuck, if you're not in your gift box, that's what we're going to call it. Your gift box. Your gift box. Your gift box is the box that you actually fit in. It's the box that fits you. It's the box where you feel like you are a gift and you don't mind giving your gift to the world. But how will you know if you don't step out on faith? Okay? You will never feel absolutely 100% ready when it's time. You know what I'm saying? You just won't. You're not going to be like, you might, you know what I'm saying? You might tell yourself, I got this. I'm ready. I got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might tell yourself that, but you still, if you've never done it, if you've never started to, if you've never started to operate in your gift and it's your first time stepping out on faith, you might feel fearful, you know. It's okay. This is what I know. It's that God will prepare you as you go along. Listen to this, y'all. When you see, I'm laughing at myself. I can't believe some of the stuff that come to my mind. When you see a 2-month-old baby or let's say even a 6-month-old baby, okay? And you see the baby in the carrier or the stroller, you know, when you see him with some support, do you think, dang, why this baby ain't walking yet? This baby has been here 3 months and it still ain't walking. Do you really think that? You know why you don't? It absolutely is not something that comes to your mind. You know why? Because at that stage in life, that baby is exactly where it's supposed to be at that stage in life. Okay? Now, God, as the baby, listen, God prepares them though. God has already prepared the baby with what they need. So when the baby gets ready to start walking and they start You know, they start walking, and when they first start, they like, you know how they do the shake? And they like, and they trying to hold themselves up, and then they, boom, and then they fall. Now, when the baby fall, do you think, oh, you fell again? Why are you falling? You don't think that. You know why? Because there's a process to the progress. You know what I'm saying? There's a process to progress. You don't think this baby fell again. You know, you just don't. You just don't. You don't think, why aren't you walking at 2 months old? You've been here 2 months already. Let's go. You don't think that. Let's go. Let's get it. You should have this. So why? Why in the world would you put that type of expectation on yourself when you first began to walk in your gift? Why would you put that type of expectation? Why would you think you've got to have it all together? Why would you think you have to be perfect? You know, like, why would you think that you must know it all, that you must look perfect, that you must have it all together and know and have all the perfect words and all that? Let me tell y'all something. When I started Sherry Webb Life Coaching, I was afraid, but it was just something that was so strong on my heart to do. I remember I had this job, right? And at this job, people would just flock to me. You know, they would just flock to me. And when I first started, I had at my cubicle, they had big old cubicles, so you never felt, it's just a lot of room. You know, it didn't really feel like crowded. It was a lot of room. But mine was by the window, okay? And by the window was perfect for me because I already feel claustrophobic in a cubicle, at a job. I needed that window, you know, because I needed to feel like free in some kind of way. Well, because I had this big old cubicle, because it was back by the window, it was at the end of the row, it was all the way in the back, so it had a little more space, you know what I'm saying? And I had a chair in my cubicle. People would just come and sit in that chair and talk to me. To this day, when people see me, when they first meet me, they usually just start talking. They just start, not everybody, but a lot of people, they would just start talking to me and telling me their life story or whatever, you know. That's a sign of my gift, right? But these people would come to my cubicle and they would sit and they would just talk to me and be pouring out their heart to me about whatever. And me being who I am, I would be giving advice, coaching. This before I was ever a life coach. And I'm a life coach. I'd be coaching them, giving them some advice, you know, sharing whatever level of wisdom I had at that time. Well, I kept getting in trouble. I kept getting in trouble. Even though I was at my desk, I kept getting moved. I was like, why do I have to move? So they moved me. Well, guess what? The people found me and they still flocked to me. And then I got moved again. And I was like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? And I remember telling my friend that I work with, you know, I just wish I could do something where I get paid to talk to people. I remember telling her that I'm going to do something where I get paid to talk to people because I just love talking to people. And after that, shortly thereafter, I started Sherry Webb Life Coaching, right? So this is what I'm saying. Pay attention. This is what I'm saying, y'all. It's important if you don't know what your gift is. If you're still trying to figure it out. If you feel like maybe you got an inkling or an idea of where your strength lies, that's your gift. What you're strong in, what you do good, what you do naturally. You know, what are you attracted to? You know, pay attention to that, right? And you'll begin to get an idea of the direction you're supposed to go in. Pray about it. God will show you, okay? And God has already qualified you. You know how I know he's already qualified you? He qualified you at birth. Oh, what? Yeah, he did. And I'm going to tell you how I know. Because you were born. You came into this world with a gift. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if you don't feel qualified. God will qualify you. If you were born with a gift or gifts, because we all got gifts, you know, if you were born with a gift, you know what that means? That means you were already equipped at birth with what you need to walk into your purpose, to just walk into it as you mature in life. Pay attention. Something I didn't do, something I was totally unaware of, that I just want to help the next generation with is this. I didn't pay attention to me. I was so concerned about people pleasing. I didn't pay attention to what I liked, what I was drawn to, what I was good at. You know, the only time I really paid attention, and it wasn't even that I paid attention, quite honestly, is when I went to cosmetology school to become a licensed cosmetologist. The reason I went that direction is because I was working at a job that I couldn't stand. Of course, I wasn't supposed to work a 9 to 5, but I didn't pay attention enough to know that that was never supposed to be my thing, right? I was doing it because that's what was programmed in my mind. You grow up, you get a job, you know, period. You know, or you go to college and you get a job, period. I tried all of it. I went to college, I got all these credit hours, no degree. And I mean, I got enough for a degree, but I didn't have the guidance, okay? So I went to school for cosmetology. That's the only time I did something that I was born to do. Literally was doing hair at 5. I wanted a Barbie doll head. I didn't want no damn Barbie doll. I didn't like Barbie dolls. I thought they were stupid. I didn't understand dolls. I didn't. I was like, I just didn't. But that Barbie doll head, I understood that. I can play in her hair. And that's all I wanted, was a Barbie doll head. So I don't even think I was 5. I think I was 4. I got a picture somewhere. But yeah, that's all I wanted, you know. And that was the only time that I really, truly just walked and ran to do something that I was good at. And then I walked in, I stepped into that, and I just started doing hair, you know. I started doing hair, and I must say it was the freest time, the happiest that I felt career-wise, up until here recently. Up until here in the last, 5 years or so. So what I'm telling you is pay attention to what you're drawn to, not what you're programmed to do. Because see, a programming will get you stuck in this box, and it'll keep you stuck in this box. But when you get into your gift box, you'll feel free. You'll want to share it with the world. You'll walk in it naturally. You don't, listen, don't worry about qualifying. Don't worry about being qualified, being prepared, being ready. Just start. And as you start, see, when you start something that you feel like, I'm not really ready. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. How am I going? I don't even know where to start. But when you just start, see, God, when you're walking in your gift, when you're operating in your gift, God will begin to send you ideas. He will begin to show you the way. Stuff will begin to come to you. You won't have to, oh my God. I mean, yes, you're going to have to search and research and, all that, but it'll start coming to you easier. The more and more and more you walk in your gift, it will start coming to you. Things will start coming to you that helps it unfold naturally. Helps it unfold naturally. You see what I'm saying? So, on this channel, I am passionate and I am determined to help y'all. break outside this box. You ain't got to be ready. Let me tell y'all something really quick. I'm going to make this quick. Here's the truth. You can use me as an example of not being fully prepared, quote unquote. I do not have it all together. A lot of times you'll see people on YouTube, and they'll tell you, you don't have to start, you don't have to have the best equipment. You don't have to have everything together. Just start from where you are. Just start with what you got. But they tell you this after they've gotten to a certain level, of success. They don't tell you a lot of times when they're in it. I know last night, God brought it to me that he gonna use me to show you that he using me while I'm in it. I am in it. I'm in the thick of not being completely prepared, okay? He been preparing me for a while. But this new level, this next level I'm on, listen. And I'm going to tell you how I feel like I'm not prepared. Because this time, he said, turn the camera on. Don't worry about how you looking. Don't worry about if you have makeup on. Don't worry about if your hair, every single piece of your hair is in place. Don't worry about that, because I'm going to use you in a mighty way to show people you ain't got to have it all together. You just have to be willing. You hear what I'm saying? You just have to be willing. So I turn the camera on. And there are some videos I don't have on makeup. There are some videos like this one where I do have on makeup. But the first video I made today, this same video, I didn't have on no makeup, okay? And it's just what it is. So God is using me to show y'all you don't have to have it all together. I'm not going to look perfect. I am in the thick of it. I don't have millions of dollars, but I'm striving. God is using me, and I'm striving to get to my desired destination. And why did God put that desire in me? That I could have more, that I could be more, that I could become more. That I have a gift that I can share with the world. You know why? Because I'm supposed to do this in front of y'all at this level that I'm at. Okay? I don't have millions of dollars. I don't have it all together 100%. I don't have, all my bills are not on auto pay, honey. Okay? I still have to make payment arrangements sometimes, okay? But what I am, is confident in God. Your confidence comes from God. Put your confidence in God, not yourself. And when you do that, you will be equipped, okay, to step out on faith. I am big. And I'm no Bible thumper, y'all. I done made enough videos now where y'all know I was raised in the church, honey. Okay? I'm raised in the church, okay? But I'm a dear scripture in a minute, meaning not mess it up and twist it all up like that. But I take scriptures and I tell them to you the way God tells them to me. When I'm reading the word, it comes to me just the way I'm speaking to you. Like, lean not unto your own understanding, or trust in God with all your heart. That is the same as me saying, you ain't gotta trust yourself. You ain't gotta have it all together. You don't have to already know it all. All you have to do is know that God got your back. It's the same as the scripture. Trust in God with all your heart. All you got to do is know that God got your back, and that no matter what you are attempting to do, you're ready to walk in your gift. You're ready to walk in your power, because your gift is your power. You have to know that God got you. You ain't got to lean on yourself, your own understanding. You ain't got to have it all together. We spend so much time trying to look perfect. You don't have to look perfect. If you're looking perfect, but you're a mess inside, what difference does it make? You see what I'm saying? The reason I can turn this camera on with no makeup on, whereas 5 years ago I wouldn't, is because now my confidence has grown. But my only reason my confidence has grown, and I don't care about messing up on camera a little bit, I don't care, is because I started 5, 6 years ago. I just started. I just started. I was scared. I didn't feel confident. I didn't know what I was doing. I just started and I kept going. And now, here I am to tell you, God will qualify the unqualified. God qualifies you. He will qualify you. He has already qualified you. If there is something that you have in your heart that you want to do, you must answer that calling, okay? You have a responsibility to yourself to answer the call, to walk in your gift, all right? All right, y'all. I could keep going because, Lord, I'm fired up, okay? I'm in my gift. I'm in my gift, okay? I'm in my gift. So, and it's so amazing because I'm actually very introverted and quiet. If, I don't know you, put me in a crowd of people and I'm, or, just depends. Anyway, y'all, that is the message for today. God qualifies the unqualified, and he will qualify you too. You've already been qualified. Just start. Just start. Just start, y'all. Just start. I'm not even going to tell you. I was about to say stop being scared. I'm not going to tell you to stop being scared because sometimes I'm still scared. Just start, though. Do it scared. Do it afraid. Just do it. God got your back. That's what you got to know. I always say God got my back. He got my back, okay? And I know he do. So he put me out here in front of y'all just as I am. And I trust that he gon' get the glory for wherever I go. Whatever, levels I get to go to. He gonna get the glory because it ain't me. Understand there is a process in the progress. You are being processed in the progress to get from point A to point B. You got to go through the process, okay? In order to make the progress. And you got to trust God in the process. All right? All right. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.